Alright, so what's up YouTube? I'm back to you guys with another video. And today, I'm going to be doing a story time. I'm going to be talking about the time that I broke my hand. I'm just showing this gameplay right now. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. So, this was the time that I broke my hand. I was about 6 or 7 years old around the time this happened. And still in elementary at the time because I remember having a mad strict teacher for that school year. And I felt like she was racist towards me and my friends. But then now that I think about it, she was just probably tired of them niggas because she had just held 2 of them back for not passing her class the year prior to this. So on this day, I had just gotten home from school and had a couple friends that lived around me because, I mean, we lived in an apartment at the time and it was like 2 stories, but they were all connected with like maybe 30 some houses. Can't really remember exactly how many, but it was a lot. So I had a couple of friends around that time, and this was also whenever kids would be playing outside with no worries and stuff like that, you feel me? Where you would come home from school and eat a quick snack and turn on your PlayStation 2 and play some GTA San Andreas, some WWE SmackDown vs. Raw, and all those types of games from that era. But for this particular day, I decided to play outside with my friends outside. And we was just riding bikes and messing around. And then we started playing tag for a while. And we were all like huddled up in a circle from just choosing who was going to be it for the start of the game. So we finally chose who was going to be it, and he started to run towards us. And a friend of mine, we was running in the same direction. But for some weird reason, I was running backwards, and this man sticks his foot out from under me, and I caught on to it while running backwards and made the mistake of landing on my right arm. But a 6 or 7 year old me was so skinny. I mean, like, look at me, you know? Like, I was, like, really skinny. Maybe no more than 90 pounds, hundreds if pushing it. And another weird fact was I had these all-black Batman Crocs that I was wearing and backwards, too. My mom would always yell at me for wearing them backwards, telling me I was gonna fall or something bad was gonna happen to me. But I was a kid. I didn't really care. I would just slip them on and go. I remember the pain being really bad at first from the amount of scrapes that I had gotten from falling on the concrete. And as soon as I tried getting up, I felt the worst pain. Like, I went inside and all of my friends went as well to explain what had happened. Everything was all under control and everybody finally went home. I remember the pain getting worse and worse though. And my mom just telling me to not cry because my dad was asleep or something like that. These people didn't even want to take me to the hospital, and I just had to stick it out for a couple of days. Meanwhile, at school, I would go in there with some janky-ass homemade arm sling that my mom made for me out of a red bandana. Going to sleep was always like the hardest thing to do at night. Like, I never knew where to lay my arm at, so I would just be in constant pain for the whole night. I think about the time the weekend came around, I finally showed my parents how bad my arm had gotten. Like, that morning was the worst it got. Like, my arm looked mad swollen with a huge knot coming out of the middle of my arm. And not to mention the color. It was like a mint green and purple. And it was just bad, guys. Like, I needed to go to the doctor like a long time ago, but these niggas just didn't want to take me. I never knew this, but a couple of weeks ago, my older sister had told me that if it wasn't for her making an appointment, they would have never taken me to the hospital. So later on, they took me to go check my arm out, and they had gotten me in a big bandage and had my arm wrapped up and shit, and just letting us know what was going to happen. So I finally get my surgery day, and I was so scared, guys. Like, I don't even know. I was so scared to go, but I had no choice but to go. I remember it was going to be like early surgery, so we got there like maybe around 5 or 6, I'm saying. The whole time, I was just wanting to avoid it. Later on, we finally got called over to the pre-surgery room and had to change out of my clothes and into the surgery clothes. Next thing I remember was looking at the ceiling of the building, and it dead ass looked like a scene of a movie, like where they getting rushed in and they just looking up at all the lights. But I mean, I was just so scared. My 6-year-old ass wanted to hop off the damn bed and run away. So they finally get me into the operation room and they start telling me some stuff. I don't quite remember anything like specific that they was saying. But I saw them take out the mask for anesthesia and my ass about died inside. Like, I'm telling y'all, I was so scared. My ass started crying. I was like saying I don't want to die. I was a little kid though, so I mean I was thinking about how I'm going to die, and they finally got the mask on me and shit. It tastes like a banana, to be honest. Like, I don't even know. Like, it's crazy, but like the anesthesia really tasted like a banana. But I finally knocked out, and the next thing I remember, I was sitting back in the room that they had me change at. And tell me why nobody was there though. Like, my damn family left my damn room. I was in that room alone. I was so scared again. I'm not even going to cap to you guys. As a little kid, I was such a damn pussy. Like, I was so scared of everything, and I was such a mama's boy. Like, I couldn't do anything without my mom. A nurse finally came in, though, and saw that I was back in the room, and that's when she went to go tell my parents, I think, that I was back from surgery, so they finally came to see me. And I mean, I was still really out of it though. Like, my ass couldn't even walk on my own. They finally let us go, I think. And my parents took me to McDonald's, if I still remember. And we was walking inside. And on the way to the entrance, these niggas let go of me. And my ass fell down on my shit and was all busted from scraping my skin on the concrete. Like, my ass was still on anesthesia, so I wasn't feeling a damn thing while laying on the floor. They finally got me off the floor though, and we finally got something to eat and left back home. After all that, I went back to school. But that shit was so hard, though. Like, trying to do my assignments was so hard. Like, because I broke my dominant side, like, arm. So, like, I write with my right. And, like, I had to start writing with my left and shit. And my shit looked so bad. Like, I also felt like my teacher hated me and my friends, being that 2 of them got held back, like I told you in the beginning. And then with my stupid ass just breaking my hand, like, I don't know. But I ended up passing that year with all D's, but I tried writing with my left and actually ended up doing pretty good with it. But this was around the time we started learning about cursive and stuff, so that's why in cursive I don't even know how to spell in that. Like, I'm so behind. But, yeah, that's basically the time that I broke my arm, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And sorry for not doing, like, any actual, like, video. Sorry for just having this like gameplay, but I mean, I'll be looking rough right now, especially with all this going on. I haven't been able to go to the barbershop or anything. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all give it a big thumbs up, and if y'all let me know if y'all want some more story times or anything like that. I hope everybody stays safe out there, you know, with this whole corona stuff going out, and you know, just stay home and stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys keep supporting me and stuff, and I should be having another video out probably next week. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.